Hi, boys and girls. This is Mrs. P, and I'm going to bring this book to you. I know I don't have my face on here very often because I don't like to, but this book is really nice. It's called The Remember Balloons, and so I'm wondering if you can see this better when I'm holding it like this. So, let's see. We have got our title page, The Remember Balloons. This is really a nice book. Okay. I have lots and lots of balloons, way more than my little brother. This one's my favorite, I tell him, pointing to the balloon filled with my last birthday party. See, he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 balloons. The little brother's only got 2. When I look at it, I can see the pony again. I can still taste the chocolate frosting. And so this is what's in his balloon, is all of his memories. Mom and Dad have more balloons than I do. And Grandpa's lived so long, he has more balloons than all of us together. And the stories he has inside of those balloons. Looks like there's quite a lot, huh? Well, they're better than ponies and chocolate frosting. What's in your yellow balloon? I ask him. Grandpa's eyes light up. We'd just come back from picking blackberries along the muddy banks of the creek. Our berry-spattered faces gave Aunt Nellie's cow such a fright, she didn't make milk for days. And what about that blue one, Grandpa? Look at down here. There's a whole bunch. Well, he says, that's the time I lost my favorite dog, Jack. Grandpa chuckles. I found him chasing butterflies next to the schoolhouse, only Jack could get me to school on a Saturday. And that one? I point to a purple balloon above his head, and Grandpa looks up and smiles. His face was just alive with remembering. Well, that's the day I married your grandma in the little church on Cedar Lane. We danced that night under the stars, and oh, how I loved her. I don't have to ask him about the silver balloon because I have one too. Here's the silver balloon. That was the day we stood, on the dock till the sun went down, feeling tug after tug on our lines. Grandpa and I must have caught 1,000 fish. Grandpa ruffles my hair like he always does. That's one of my favorite balloons, he says. Mine too, I say. But Grandpa's been having problems with his balloons lately. One will get caught in a tree and he'll tell me the same story over and over. Let me tell you about the Christmas I went to Aunt Nellie's farm, Grandpa says, even though he just finished telling me that. And other times, a balloon will float right out of his hand. And he won't even know it. "It's okay, Grandpa," I yell as I run after it. And every time I almost reach it, but it always slips away. "Something's wrong with Grandpa," I tell my parents. "He can't hold on to his balloons anymore." Mom looks at me with sad eyes. That happens sometimes when people grow older. The dog's even got a balloon. Grandpa's balloons start floating away faster and faster, and running down streets and up hills, I watch the balloons grow smaller and smaller. And he finally loses the silver one. It's way up here. And I watch it float away until I can't see it anymore. And he gets mad. "Why did you let it go?" I yell. "That was our balloon." And then I sit on the sidewalk and I cry. I feel Grandpa pat my back, but he doesn't ruffle my hair like he always did. "Why are you crying, child? There's nothing to cry about." One day I go to see him, and all of his balloons are gone. "Grandpa," I say. But he doesn't look at me. "It'll be okay. It'll be okay," Daddy says. "Look up." I have new balloons now. A yellow one filled with blackberries and a cow. A blue one filled with Grandpa and his favorite dog. A purple one filled with a wedding day. "See," Mom says. "Now they're yours to share." Oh, gosh. So I climb into Grandpa's lap, and I begin telling him about all my new balloons. And that's the end of the story. To remember balloons. How many do you have? Bye, boys and girls.